Before I get into my review, I want to make it known that a fellow reviewer, Ryan on Film, requested the Lord of the Rings trilogy. If not in January, I plan to attack that video in February, and it's going to be fun. But first, let's finish up with Bilbo Baggins. The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. It is one of my favorite movies this year. The story picks up right after Desolation of Smaug ended. Everyone fears death, and war is imminent. May the battles begin. It feels weird to be here now making this video. I remember seeing Unexpected Journey back in 2012, and yet that seems like a freaking lifetime ago. Where did the time go? Thus far, I have enjoyed all of the Hobbit films. I'm not a hardcore Middle-earth fan, but these films have been an unforgettable emotional journey. I thank Peter Jackson and all of his collaborators for pouring endless passion into these films, which really are more than just films. They are experiences, memories for the future. I had high expectations for this movie, but thankfully, as I'd hoped, this movie is epic on the grandest scale. The action is insanely brutal and phenomenally pulled off. The sound mix brings it to life that much more. Every performance is consistently great with the last two films, and I for one am very sad to say goodbye to Martin Freeman as Bilbo. Job well done. Where I think the film could have improved is the CGI and Thorin's realization that he's being a douchebag and not a leader. There's only one scene where he really struggles with his newfound obsession and sickness with the Golden Mountain. After that scene, he goes back to his company, says, "I'm sorry," and then, 2 seconds later, all is back to normal again. It seems to me rather convenient for the sake of pacing. There's too big an emotional and psychological change for that to happen that quickly. Concerning the CGI, most of the film looks fantastic, but there were times for me when it was painfully obvious that 90% of what was on screen came from a computer and was not practical. Overall, though, for the final installment in one of the finest and most costly franchises in cinema history, it delivered for me. I give The Battle of the Five Armies 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.